Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we continue building decks based around the new legendary creatures from Bloomborough. Leading our deck is none other than Kastral the Windcrested. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Kastral the Windcrested is a 5-mana 4/5 legendary bird scout with flying. Whenever one or more birds we control deal combat damage to a player, we may choose one of 3 options. First, we may put a bird creature from our hand or graveyard onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Secondly, we may put a +1/+1 counter on each bird we control. Finally, we may choose to draw a card. So this will be a bird deck, and since birds are generally fairly cheap, with one glaring exception, I decided to go ahead and make this one a budget deck. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Years before this channel was sponsored by Ultimate Guard, they were always my #1 choice when it comes to sleeves or deck boxes. Pick up Ultimate Guard products at your local game store, or order them on Amazon. Link down below. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm going to be streaming on Musings by Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Glacial Fortress, Meticulous Archive, Glacial Floodplain, Idyllic Beachfront, Prairie Stream, Adarkar Wastes, Hengegate Pathway, Port Town, Temple of Enlightenment, Razortide Bridge, Azorius Guildgate, Azorius Chancery, Scavenger Grounds, Myriad Landscape, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, 9 Plains, and 9 Islands. Honestly, I'm happy with how many lands we're able to fit in a budget deck that come into play untapped. For ramp, we're running Joyra's Familiar, Warden of Evos Isle, Watcher of the Spheres, Cartographer's Hawk, Stormscape Familiar, Scouting Hawk, Herald's Horn, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Progress, Azorius Signet, Wayfarer's Bauble, and Solemn Simulacrum. Look at that, we even got some on-theme ramp. Our card advantage package consists of Curiosity Crafter, Aerial Extortionist, Augury Owl, Winged Words, Silver Raven, Airborne Aid, Bident of Thassa, Coastal Piracy, Reconnaissance Mission, Vanquisher's Banner, and Kindred Discovery. I figure since we're going to be turning our creatures sideways a bunch, we should take advantage of it. For interaction, we're running Aven Mind Sensor, Nimble Obstructionist, Essior Wardwing Familiar, Souvenir Snatcher, Aven Interrupter, Judge's Familiar, Counterspell, Lofty Denial, Path to Exile, Generous Gift, Dovin's Veto, Disenchant, Wing Shards, Requisition Raid, Commit Memory, and Dovescape. I know that Dovescape is mean. Razorius, what did you expect? To reset the board, we're running Supreme Verdict, Austere Command, and Raise the Palisade. Flexible and powerful. The core of our deck consists of Thrumming Bird, Empyrean Eagle, Combat Calligrapher, Kangi Skywarden, Steel Plume Marshal, Kangi's Lieutenant, Wingmate Rock, Eagles of the North, Metal Door Swift Savior, Migratory Route, Area Auxiliary, Keeper of the Nine Gales, Jubilant Skybonder, Skycat Sovereign, Emeria Angel, and Guahir the Windlord. Supporting our plane, we've got Favorable Winds, Rally of Wings, Gravitational Shift, and Reflections of Litjara. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 49 mana sources split between 36 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. 12 pieces of card advantage counting our commander. 16 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Commit Memory and Scavenger Grounds. 1 sudden I win card in Raise the Palisade. Our deck wants to turn creatures sideways and smash face. A card like Raise the Palisade can clear the path for us, allowing us to close out games. Mind you, in my experience, most Commander players who run a lot of creatures tend to run hordes of ground-based creatures. At least up in my neck of the woods. An army of flying birds might not even need a board wipe to win the game. Are you building a Kastral the Windcrested Commander deck? Any cards you're thinking of including? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Dana. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Sean, Mark, Borgie, Naswin, Midge, Alex, Kanga, Aaron, Chris, Robert, Austin, William Pye, Turner, Triz, and Kazaris. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander decks every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Dana.